Okay, we have a recycler haul. That's what's going to happen right now. I did have one last eBay purchase that came in. It was from the Ukraine. It's marked designated as a gift. Okay, cool. It's a Soviet keyboard with magnetic switches. It's got this strange styrofoam packaging I thought you guys might want to see. Yeah, I'm not sure. I was just intrigued by this to see. I guess eventually, you know, if you could wrap it in, you could make a case for it, or I just wanted to explore the switches, see what they look like. So let's take it out of the box and see what it looks like a little bit. I have stickers for my recycler haul, but I haven't been putting stickers on ones that don't have a board. Let's see, I might have some scissors that can help us here. This bad boy open, see what's inside. This sounds kind of dumb, but I'm sometimes wonder about the packaging. Like in Russia, they do some kind of wrap that's kind of heavier plastic, and then the normal tape that we're used to. And then this has a kind of a light plastic wrap than with the tape that we're used to. So I wonder where they get that kind of variety of, it's quite interesting that they can wrap things that many times in that many ways, including the styrofoam and the shipping package. But, oh, I popped the key off already, jeez. You gotta be so careful. Sometimes I saw a scratch on one of my keyboards today and I was like, am I destroying them all by, sometimes I'm lazy when I pull it out and the cord gets stuck on the one below it, and I just yank. So I tend to yank or be lazy because most of the things I have, they don't need to treat them as well, but I think I need to be more careful with these because they can get easily scratched like any of the keyboards probably. Wow, the keys are just barely resting on here. Like, on all these? Maybe I'm missing something. Oh my god, they're like Jack in the Box. Trying to see if I can get the wrapper off of that. Maybe these are missing the part that goes on the post, but maybe they all are. I hope not. But initial noticing here is kind of scary. Let's see if we can gently get this out of here. Rotate it around, see if we can get, what is this, a foot of some sort? No. Well, before we flip it over, I'll see what it looks like. This is a large board, very large. Interesting, this is like the stabilizer right here, all the way on the edge with a couple screws. I just lost my video, there we go. Let's see what some of this looks like. There's how the stabilizer attaches to the, look at the sag. I don't know if you can see the sag, it's so heavy. Oh my god. Okay. It's flexy, I guess. Okay, so not every key's like these bottom three. I think they're missing their post from inside. Like, here's what one key looks like. And I don't speak Russian, or I can't tell what's going on there. It looks interesting inside, like what, why is there so many pieces on the inside, or colors or shapes? I guess you'd say that's double shot. Yeah, and I suppose I was thinking these are two colors, but this almost looks like the glue, maybe, or something that would stick onto something. We'll see if we open a couple others. Yeah, you can see the white on the rims of these is it's quite interesting. It's kind of hollowed out in there. Okay, so we know those three don't have their stems. Let's take off one of the stems just for fun. Where's my switch puller? Key cap puller, I mean. Yeah, traditionally I go in the middle of the keyboard. These are very tight, and the rows are super tight. Maybe I'll stay over here on this, get the one here that's next to the ones that are kind of broken. Wow. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to get under that lip. Could be like glued on there or something. I don't want to break it, but let's see if we can figure this out. Huh. There. Wow. I'm not sure if I can get those out yet. I might make some more attempts, but wow, when you push on it, it's all springs, man. It feels like the springiest thing you've ever. It's kind of sticky because they're so tight. Like I feel like, or actually, if you don't push straight down, like if I push at an angle, it sticks to the wall of the cylinder. So you got to be precise. But I'd say it has a very interesting springy, super springy feel to it. Here's one of the springs. I'm not really good at spring measurements or how I know I eventually would love to get a device and measure it, and but that's a big fatty spring there. So we'll take this spring off and then I'll zoom in on this so we can see what the heck it looks like in there. Pretty interesting. I'd love to get a keycap off. You can see the four corners like in the plastic or outside of the spring. To remove the keycap, maybe they clip into that. I'm not sure. Let's look at the bottom of this. No, this is just round, so. But there's a little edge there and a little edge there, so maybe that matters, or maybe that's just the plastic that held it when it was made. They all have that, so maybe that's the key. These are latches somehow. They don't really stick out though, but maybe too much. But let's see. That's kind of weird. Well, let's see. Maybe one of these will. Oh. Oh, whoops. Oh, what happened here? I just lost. Oh, this just came out of this, I guess. So that's cool. So now we got this piece was on the inside. Little plastic ring, I guess, to keep it from bottoming out. Maybe is all its job is. Maybe we can get a better look at the inside though now of the actual switch, or I mean the keycap, sorry. That's bizarre, isn't it? It's obviously the white, it's like the white is what's doing the color, I mean the double shot part, but then it's almost like the brown plastic goes over the top of a white plate somehow. This is how they did their double shotting or something. It's kind of, I'd say, interesting. Well, let us see if we can, and then the other interesting thing is, oh, okay. Well, so if you look at the edge, I just pushed that one down and it stayed down. I'm a little, oh. So you got the whole, yeah, you can see when you push down, the whole unit goes down. Let's see. Wow, these are also light keys, but they're just black square, you know, for the flat part of the board. Oh, and the, oops, oh crap. What happened now? Spring came out, okay. Let me take these springs out. And we'll flip this baby over, but and maybe more will fall out, but, oh, this is interesting. So yeah, these just move up and down, and then they're like soldered to the, you know, because if you look at this row where there's the black caps, there's, what is that? Rivets or solder or something weird, and then
It's really bad.
then there's 3 holes where they could have put 3 more right below it. Yeah. Not seeing any writing really, other than it does mark each endpoint with some notations of letters and numbers, but not like, I don't see manufactured by dates or things, but other than this says K150 or something right here. Pretty cool though. Wow, it's heavy. I would like to get the keycap off if I could. So I see what so I'm trying to separate one keycap from its black. I guess they're glued on there or something. Maybe I shouldn't do that. So yeah, this is the weirdest thing I've seen in a while, let me tell you. Not sure what I would do to clean it or whatever, like if the tops are glued on, like so. Let's look at some more of these. Like, so this brown isn't glued on, but this inner piece kind of looks like it was glued on to something. So what would it glue on to? Since we're missing, yeah, so okay, so I think I can put these back on. Oh, okay. So playing a little bit more, I'm gonna put these springs back because I think I can reseat these, because the brown is like a lid for the black and it just fits in there. So, now I didn't remember which key goes where, but I guess that's the least of our worries at the current moment. I can go back in the video and fix them later, but I don't recall. But there, you can see what I mean about seating so I can put them back in their lid, and then it'll pull the black thing up. So now that we know a little more, this cap is reseated. This one needs to be, okay. And that one is, okay. Yeah, so that's all there's nothing else inside likely, so if I could pry apart, let me see if I have a spudger can get one of these ones that we haven't popped off. See if we can pry one open real quick. Yeah, okay, I got under the lid. Well, I thought I did. Yeah, I'm under the lip of this one. So this is one that was solidly on there. And now let me see if I can pry it off without breaking anything. So I got half of it off, kind of, but I don't have a good way to get it the other half. Come on. I'm obsessed right now with popping off a cap that wasn't previously popped off to see if we're missing anything on the inside. Or if no, it's just the same. So there's no there's nothing magical in there. I thought there might be something that holds onto that this post that's coming out of the middle of the switch, but I'm not seeing anything that would grab it. So if we raise the black switch, dang it, let's see if I can raise it. Okay, grr. I'm gonna take the switch out and grab it. Okay. So if I grab this, it raises up. So maybe there's something about when you push it down, what's gonna happen? It's the, I don't feel like that post touches anything in here. Like as in the underside of this cap. I don't think so. So I'll have to, I'm sure someone else already, probably knowing Thomas, he already reviewed something like this, and or I can look up on the internet how this type of switch works. But all right, yeah, there's no, you know, initially I said it's missing something, but it's not. They just sort of snap onto the top, and it's big old giant casing that goes up and down based on, oops, I gotta put the spring back. Where's my spring? Uh-oh, I also left this out of one of them. That's, all right, being careless this morning, but we'll get there. I did have my coffee, so it should kick in and help. Just kidding, but, okay, yeah, we'll put the spring back in this one. Maybe I'll leave that off for a second, because we want to find the one that didn't, that one's got a spring. Does this one have a spring? Let's just say it's not too easy to get these dang caps off. Okay, got under it now. Okay, there's a spring there. Oh, it's not the springs we're looking for. We're looking to see which one of these I left the middle out of. So of course, it was this one. Okay. So we'll put this guy back in here. And he's good to go. Okay. Now, of course, let's see. B3. I wonder what the heck B3 is for. How about this nav cluster? Up, down, left, right, left, right. I don't even know what's upside right. I guess this is. Yeah, so it's so heavy that the board sags in the middle. It's got this thing over here that I have no idea what that is. So let's see, so it goes to right here. So I guess that's your cable that's going to go out to your computer. Some kind of connector seats the cable right here, I guess. Here's some LEDs, so I guess you'd have some, they would poke through the hard case. I wonder if we'll have to find a picture of what the hard case looks like for this. But that's interesting. They got columns with the screw, flathead screw going all the way through on these spots, you know, that hold the LEDs, these two. That's interesting. Cool. Well, we spent a lot of time looking at it. It was kind of interesting, I think. Look at this. They had media back there. They wanted to listen to their music in Russia. They're just like, boom, play. That's awesome. I doubt it, what it's for, but this looks like a giant play button. I wonder what these are. Tab and reverse tab or something? Jeez. Backspace, maybe. This must mean like shift. These are fascinating. I wonder if they clean up, like if you lube the giant black parts to it so they'd slide better. That'd be a fun experiment. I'm game for it. How about, let's look at our Octothorpe. It's all slanted. Again, an italics Octothorpe. No idea what that is. Percent, ampersand. What is that? Let's see if I look at my keyboard. It's got that's a $, so that's a Russian money symbol, maybe? That's wicked. You got exclamation point. The little dot of the bottom of the exclamation point is so tiny. You can see lights shining in from my window, but there's a close look at the exclamation point and the what's probably a Russian money symbol. I don't know. Interesting stuff, though. Coolness. Very, very cool. Enjoyed that. Okay, set that aside. Let's see, what else we got? So that was an eBay purchase. The rest are my latest recycler haul. In no particular order, except I did save a couple for the end. And maybe this one's the bootiest. I'll get it out first. The bootiest is this Apple keyboard. I probably should have left it there, but I'm still trying to learn, so I don't even know. I'll learn what errors or crappiness we got on all these things. It's about as plasticky as it can get. It's PS2, or no, that's like they do S-Video style connector. I forgot about that. But it says what? It says it's what does it say? It's an AppleDesign Keyboard, model number M2980. That's what we got there. It's got a couple feet. What else can we say about it? It's good enough for now. Let's take off a cap. I don't know what I'm expecting. Must be Alps, it's so damn tight. No, I don't know what to expect. But... oh, there's one popped on. Okay, that is a strange looking switch. I don't know what that is. I'll have to look at it, look it up, but the whole keyboard feels crap and cheap, so I might not get to this one for a while because I just have to learn what it is. So this is the G key. It's not double shot. Let's see if we can get it to focus on that G, and then we'll flip it over. So
did that really just hit?
It's got some interesting. So that this post is kind of interesting on this side, and I think it relates to a notch. When I turn it back over, when it's seated, the post would be on top, so I guess there's there's not even any different between those two sides, so it's just an artifact of making it, I guess. And again, here's the switch. So, yeah, crappy feeling keyboard, all plasticky, light. These don't feel that horrible. I'll learn more about it and we'll see what to do with it. Alright, what should we try next? How about this one? This is... we don't know yet. It's got a 5-pin DIN, kind of a long cable, but cable's in good shape, really. That's cool. No writing on it. Oh, we're missing a cap, and it also shows us what this is. Fujitsu Peerless is the switch type. I'm actually using an Epson in the other room that I cleaned completely, and I'm really excited about it. Let's stop for a second because I forgot to put a sticker on this one. So 17 was the last one we did, so here's an 18. And the other recycler haul, or eBay haul. So we'll put an 18 on this guy. This Apple crapple. I can get my fingers in there. Come on. There we go. So this guy will be 18. Get back to this guy. Let's label him 19. Okay.
Why couldn't I art back? Maybe.
Let's see. There we go. This is a tray where there could be a logo. There's not. Put it up here though. No logo. Empty badging. Looks like bloody nose over here in the corner. Just kidding. Some kind of dirt that we can clean up easily. Oh, this is a gouge. Yeah. Okay. Like I was saying, I have an Epson over there, and I've been using it for a week, and the Fujitsu Peerless feels fine to me. I like it. This says what? It says that this is a Model FKB4700 series. No other branding, but I'm sure that naming scheme is familiar. Actually, we can look up the FCC ID code real quick. Let's do that and find out what this thing is. Give me a second to dial up the FCC lookup. So, we're going to type in C9 SKB 4700-2. And what did we get? Fujitsu Limited. So Fujitsu Peerless switches equals Fujitsu OEM keyboard, I guess. The year on this FCC registration is, let's see. Should be able to find it. I'm not seeing it right this second. Come on, where is it? Oh, okay. 11/24/1993. That's what the FCC ID is saying. Early 90s, mid 90s keyboard, Fujitsu Peerless, missing a key. No Windows key. Nav cluster. I'm kind of liking this. I guess because the last couple we played with were not feeling that great. Feels good. Gotta say, I think I'm a fan of Fujitsu Peerless. Okay. What is this? What do we have here? This one's long and skinny, so it's not much depth actually. What is the depth on this? Less than 7 inches, 6 something. And it has function keys at the top, even more bizarre. It's a terminal. Let me get back to my video so I can see it. It's a terminal. It's got a fascinating one gold key, PF1. That's really interesting. Oh, wow, these are great. This is, I got blue, white, black, red, blue, some great and then black on the side, so some triple shot print something or other. Oh, look at all these. Oh my gosh. Same thing on these. There's wording on all of them. I got excited. I was going to label it first, but I got excited looking at all these colors on the keycaps. Look at this stuff. That's awesome. Something about colored keycaps that I really like. Okay, we did what? 18, 19, so this one's a 20. Let's label this bad boy first, I guess. Yeah. Funky keyboard, long and narrow. Can't wait to see what keycaps are in this thing. This is a funky top. It must come off. Oh, there you go. It's kind of flipping out. It feels like, okay, here we go. So this flips up. That's trippy. And then it says hold screen, print screen. Quite interesting, actually. It's kind of baked in there. I don't think it's like an overlay that you're meant to swap. It has your LEDs, hold screen, lock, compose, wait. So what is over here? Why there's hold screen over here? So what the heck? You push that hold screen and then that lights up way over there, I guess. Oh, it's got a do key. I love that. Do it. Here, I'm gonna do it. You ready? Okay, I did it. All blanks on these. They're macro-ish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's interesting and strange. All right, let's take a peek at the back. We'll probably learn what this thing is. Digital deck. It's a deck. There's your digital Equipment Corporation. Interesting. It's heavy. So you can see steel plate under there, and the screws are solid. Solid manufacturing. The model is LK201BA. Yeah, this is cool. LK201BA. I thought I heard something rattling in there, but maybe not. LK201BK, let's look that up real quick, see if we get a hit. LK201BK. Oh yeah, Desk Authority Wiki's got it. Should I cheat ahead of time and see what we're gonna find? That's a similar picture to the one I got. And I'm cheating to look at the leaf springs. What kind of keycaps? Interface. 4800 baud RS 423 port for interfacing. Introduced in 1982. Been very influential in subsequent systems. The main typing area has what later became the ISO layout, a QWERTY keyboard with a vertical enter key. There we go. Okay. It's pretty nice looking. Like this is nice. We're gonna look and see what's under here, but I feel it looks like double shot, but hard to say, I guess. Yeah, let's keep it in view here. Let's plop open one of these keys here. Come on. Oh yeah, what is that? Big old fatty stem, long stem. Wow, look at that stem on the keycap. Let me hold that up there. This is the F key with a file document on the inside. I mean, clearly, let's see, we got a black color and a kind of a cream color. Well, this looks like double shot. I can see black and beige, but how'd they do the cream? Does that mean it's printed on there or stickered on there? Laser etched? No idea, but sorry, let me get this in view here. That's super cool. Okay, oh, this is kind of interesting that the attachments are kind of zigzagged and in from the corner. That's interesting. So that must, yeah, so that, those zigzaggy attachments go in the deep corners, or in the rectangle slot there that you can see. Here's what it looks like. Close. Interesting. Sometimes I feel like no matter how many keyboards I get, there's always going to be some other. That doesn't move at all, so the stem must slide up and down in there. This is permanent, and then I guess the stem's going to touch the metal clip at the bottom. It looks like. What's it feel like?
Okay. I'm bringing them down.
Hard to describe. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 use spacebar. Nothing down here except compose character. On the picture on the desktop wiki, there was 3 buttons here, so I'm really stoked that this has help and do. It's like 2 units wide. Should we try open the 2 unit wide one and see what it looks like, maybe? See if we can get it off. It's a tight fit on this outside edge. Okay, so kind of that typical thing you'd see where this is the one that actually measures the do, and then this one has similar, but there's no stem on this one, just a spring to make it go down evenly, I guess. So the spring is nice. Oh, I was gonna say it's nicely attached in there. I was trying to figure out how, but it looks like there's a little edge there in the plus sign that, or that something about that holds the spring in place. So let's see if I can get it back in there. Yeah. Oh, maybe not. How about this? This is easier. Okay. Okay. Is this right? Oh, it's only got one, and it doesn't really clasp, so this is very interesting. Uh-oh. I feel like I'm doing something wrong here, but do obviously is supposed to be facing up. Huh. What did I do wrong here? The spring is propping open the top here. So let's try flipping that around. So something needs to hold the key in place and it's not doing it. Maybe it broke. What's likely is I broke maybe part of this stem right here. Again, clumsy, dang it. Yeah, when I was pulling it off, I probably broke this corner, so that's very sad because that's my do key and I loved my do key. Bummer. Yeah, I believe it probably would have caught, it would anchor it down and not let it pop out. So the tiniest thing, like they put all the engineering into all this, and then there's often one little piece of plastic that could wreck the whole thing, you know, like especially on the stabilizers and stuff. But often there's a little tiny part of the stabilizer that's old and can't handle 30 years later. There's the little tiny tip that keeps it hooked in place. So I've seen that on my stabilizers before because I don't take great care, and I just did it on this guy. It's like floating around now. It's a bummer. Oh well, let's, if I flip it over, no, I don't want to flip it over. We already looked at everything pretty much. Still fascinating, but I might have to, is it gonna fall out? We'll see if we can keep it with it without losing it, but I might have to put that in a bag because I might lose it. Dang it. What's that? Okay. All right, what else we got? 3 left. This one's a Wyse terminal. It's got a nice, it's got an interesting color, I'd say. It's dark gray. I mean, it could be dirty. I get there's shine here and dirt here. Yeah. It's gonna be an interesting one, I think. Let's put 21 on this one. If I can get it peeled. Okay, got it peeled.
Hold it.
Okay. What do we got here? Everything's, unlike the vertical deck, this one's horizontal enter that's short. Interesting. Super wide control keys and shift keys. Man, like 3U. Interesting. The switches don't feel great whenever they are. They're kind of soft. Look at these, man. This is like a funky LED switch thing over here. This says Wyse. It's nice logo, nice black. Yeah, the color of this is the board is, or the case is very interesting to me. The yellow keycaps on the nav is also interesting. Is this a light over here? No, it's just dirt probably. Yeah, it's interesting. Let's flip it over and see what it says here. Okay, this says it's got a serial number, part number, keyboard, PCE, US distribution, made in Hong Kong. That doesn't tell us a whole lot. Can't we get a model number? I guess that's what the part number is. I don't know. No, it's like whatever. Made in Hong Kong. It's heavy. It's sturdy. It's got interesting feet, rubber feet, and but I don't know if this one's missing. It's right. No, that's where a screw hole is. So 3 feet on the front. They're kind of well made and still lasting. Let's look at the keycaps. Let's see what's underneath the keycap. So the home rows have the dot in the middle. That's good. Oh, comes off quite easily and looks like Cherry MX Blacks. Now we just need to find a date on the inside, I guess, when we take it apart. That'll be some other day. Double shot, pretty thin. Not super hot, not super tall. Here's what close up of the font, I guess, of a keycap would look like. Okay, it's very dirty. Dirty down in there too. Should be wearing my gloves, but I haven't really warmed up to that yet today. Dirty cable, yeah. I mean, maybe it was used in like Jiffy Lube auto parts store. Who knows? But it's very dirty, very dirty. But we can clean things up for free. Escape F1 through 4, 8, 12, print, lock, select. I wonder if I can take these out. Doesn't look like these come off, but they're kind of interesting that they're baked in there. I'll show you. My screen just went black. Hold on. See what how weird those look, kind of baked in there separately. It's really bizarre.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. There are a couple with the printing on the double, printing on the side of the keycap. There's 2 right there. Oh, we want to see what yellow. Do you think if I take off the yellow nav cluster that I'm going to get the double shot's going to look yellow instead of black under there? What's the guess? Usually I'd guess no, but oh yeah, look at that yellow double shot. Never seen that. That's kind of cool. But that's a little bit rare to have some yellow nav cluster, yellow and dark gray. A lot of shine on all the keys. So this got some heavy use. I got a sandblaster, sorry. I got a sandblaster container, so I could. I'm kind of interested and curious to sandblast shiny keycaps, see what that does. I'd probably experiment on something I don't care about first, as those I kind of like, and I do care about that. All right, 2 remaining. Which one should I pick first? I guess we'll pick this one. This is the recycler haul. It's not bad to find. I found my first Model M, I guess. So let's give it a sticker here, and we'll look at it a little closer. Yeah, this one as opposed to that Wyse we just looked at. This is very clean. Like it might not even have been used actually, but I would say it hasn't been used, but it must have been, because look at how stretched the cord is. Like, gosh, 6 foot, 8 foot cord. It's ridiculously long. but since it's stretched out here, I would say but it's strange that they left the plastic on, and you know, but somehow this got stretched out. So, but yet it does not look used. I swear, it's like you can. It just looks like untouched, really, on the surface. But I'll show you how long the cord is. So let's see. We'll make sure it's all on the screen here. So this is like a mile long, like 6 feet long. What is it? PS2 cable, or I guess, let's see, what? Yeah, or S video. Man, I get confused on the looks of those. Okay, that's PS2, I think. So, what do we got? The blue logo, IBM. Let's flip this. The bad news is it's the double keycappy plastic overlay, which I'd love to find one that isn't like that, but we'll take beggars can't be choosers. So this says easy options, manufactured by IBM Lexmark. Part number F1 Model M. Made in the USA in May 1994. Does this have Windows key? No, it's before that, I guess. No Windows key. These are green alts. It is buckling spring. We'll see that in a second, but it's got the fakey caps on top, which is annoying, but at least I can probably swap those around and use them on other ones. Oh, hello. So, yeah, like, so here's your, oh, what? Oh, I popped the R off of that. So, yeah, you can see that this is the F key. It's not going to be double shot, but you can see how it's got this cap that's removable. Let's see. So, you know, not double shot. I'm not sure what it is when it's not double shot, but you know, laser etched maybe, or die sub, but not pad print. It's not raised or anything. So let's see. I forget. Oh, this probably goes like this shape. I guess matches, so I know how to put it back together. And you can see it's buckling spring, boing, 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 which feels great. I had an older, I have an eBay purchase that from the last round that I was comparing. It's a battleship. Boy, the battleship's heavier. But I was trying to compare I don't know if I know the battleship year. It's gray logo. Oh, it says 87, so it's a little sturdier and older. I'd say they're both buckling spring, but this feels slightly, it's still heavy and sturdy, but slightly cheaper made than this one. This thing's a beast. They both have the double keycappy thing, which is sad, but it's okay. So yeah, we looked at it. This one's, you know, friggin' brand new, so I don't even have to clean it. Like the plate, you can see down the cracks between the keys, and it's like, I don't know if I can get any light in there for you, but yeah, you can see the light glistening, but there is no dirt in there. This thing was not used. Like, it's like brand new, except for the stretchy cable, which is strange, but. So, cool. That was a nice freebie at the recycling center, an unused Model M. And last but not least is a very strange little guy. Very strange. The grand finale. What is this thing? This is it says Cyber Research, Branford, Connecticut, USA. It's got tiny key, well, let's look at the back because that kind of explains it. It says it's a Space Saver keyboard. Model number MIRUW from Cyber Research in New Haven, Connecticut. Not saying any dates or years, but it's about the only writing on it. It's got some cool feet. It's this little portable keyboard. Wow, go to a coffee shop with this thing. It'd be hilarious. I gotta say the keys the switches are a little funky, and they're definitely smaller in size. So, but it's very cute, very unique. this enter key is like sticking up like a mile taller than everybody else, which is interesting on the profile there. That's, yeah, just the enter key. It's kind of trippy, huh? This side, they're all got their right leveling. Look at how steep the curve is. That's hilarious. So I guess it's a space saver if you just like tilt that thing up at 90 degrees. Like, it's kind of funny. 5-pin DINs. That's got to be an old thing. It doesn't look, you know, overly used, I would say, but it does look used. It's got a scratch on the key here. I don't know if these things, I hope these things can come out. Oh, there's a little chip there. Like it's likely I did that, which again, I gotta be more careful. But let's pop off an F key. So they're very shallow keycaps, I'd say. Here's a look at one of them. It's got italicized font, like Macintosh style. I mean, it looks like Cherry MX, right? So, but we shall see. There's some writing on the side here. I don't know if we'll be able to tell what it says, but I'm gonna turn it sideways so we can get a chance at the writing. Or if it is writing, but I'll flip it the other way too, but I think it's upside down. Maybe it's not even writing, but let's see if I can keep getting closer. What is that? Sorry, which direction was? Let me see the other direction. I don't know if that's writing or not, but I don't know. But let's see if we can look at the side of the stem. It's kind of raised. Let me turn it back to straight on here. Let's see. So there you get a look at it again. I don't know what the heck. It's an interesting little cute toy. I definitely want to, I'm just gonna, I have a, what do you call it? I have an adapter off eBay with the, I don't know if it's X what's it or whatever it is. The teensy that someone made that I bought. I tried it with one of my other 5-pin DINs. It didn't work. I don't really know what I'm doing yet. But if it worked with this, I would totally take it to the coffee shop and people would be like, what the heck is that? Space Saver Keyboard. I think I could type on this, it's fine. Everything's just a fraction, like 10% smaller, like 20%, whatever. It's like, look at this. So let's look a little more. This layout is just shrunk, right? So it's like, instead of like this big, it's like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like 8U spacebar in this miniature shape. We got backspace, no, yeah, why does it say backspace here and backspace enter here? I have no idea. There's no, oh, did we look at the, I think they were not double shot, but let's look again, oops. Took off two for the price of one. No, they're not double shot. Let's see, were they raised or anything, or? No, but yeah, so put these guys back on. This shift, control tab, this is a strange place for a control key, way up here. Caps lock, what the heck, man. So if I was using this, I'd have to, that's also super strange. Just stuff's in like weird places. Look at that little tiny tab. Cute, super cute. Here's a numpad up here with some, that's interesting. And then here's a nav panel. What are you gonna do, lift up your hand? I mean, I normally reach over to the right, so I guess I reach up here, home end. This is not bad, probably. Function, look at these 1 through 4, 5 through 8, 9 through 12. Escape, delete, and insert. Like, so this is where my escape key is supposed to be. Might be weird to be like, boing, it's within reach. This is an interesting layout. It's very cool. Wow, that's some fun stuff. That was an awesome recycler haul for me. Voden gets to look through 500. I just take what I get. I get 6 of them, and I took all of them, and very good variety this time. Really cool. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll be back with some other stuff later.